Scorpio. Okay. After a crossroads, you're going to have a new beginning. Something to do with you being positioned and trying to really find your own way. This will mark a new beginning once you can see very clearly which way you should go or what you decide to do. There is something that you will have to perhaps turn down so you can take another offer. And maybe for some of you, that's something that you could be maybe stressing about a little bit because you don't want to disappoint, or you really just want to make sure that you are choosing something that is right for you. But you're going to cross that path, and it's like there's a big sigh of relief because the new beginning starts. It is something that feels very much like the right timing, like divine timing here for you. Quick to find solutions is very important, is what I'm seeing. Very quick to find solutions. There is something that perhaps is a little bit troubled, a little bit, what I'm seeing here, this could be maybe just for the few, but you'll discover something that wasn't so truthful, some deceit or whatnot, and you're starting to question. But now you know, the more you know. And you know not to waste your time, in places or with people that you feel like you can't trust in that sense. It could be someone that I actually see someone think this energy, they put you on a pedestal. They admire you very, very much. It's somebody that actually really admires you, praises you, but you will find something. This feels like it could be something specific. It feels you will find something out that is not so honest of them. So there's that, and I do see you contemplating, wondering what you should do about it, because perhaps it's like they praise you and all of that, and they do generally admire you, but is it toxic or whatnot? There's something like that. But I do see you finding a solution, and there is something about having two ways, or like two different paths you can take with this. Two different solutions that could work out for you. I get a very specific message right now about popcorn. Very, very specific and random, yes. But maybe you're eating right now, or you're popping some right now. That's what I'm seeing right now. In that case, it's a strong message here for you. There is some sort of connection that you're trying to get to the bottom of, to define what it is. Questions, like, don't be afraid to ask. It's like, can we define what we are over here? What is this? And you're wanting, there's a common ground. So whatever it is that you were hoping for, you could be receiving that response. And I do see there's a lot more stability here as well. Some of you, I'm getting the message program. Maybe you're entering a program, or a program that you're going to be accepted into, or something like that, where it's like you get an opportunity that can lead to something very long term. It could be high, good pay eventually, or higher pay, lots of opportunities for promotion and so forth. And I do see it says to keep your drive up, keep your, you have very, very strong drive, and it is building up a lot of momentum. There's something that I see a breakthrough. A very, very strong time to have this breakthrough for you. You're eyeing that target, and you can really, head towards that very strongly. Okay, let's see what the cards have for you, Scorpio. The Two of Cups. Hierophant and the Eight of Pentacles. All right, Two of Pentacles. Two of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Eight of Pentacles. If it's to do with matters of love, by the way, there is definitely strong commitment. For those of you in a relationship or about to head into that, definitely strong commitment. Two of Cups, the Hierophant, the Eight of Pentacles, something that is steady, and working on this happily and steadily, and it's like long term, for sure. That's what I do see for some of you here. The Two of Cups, and I do get a message here about an engagement. Otherwise, here with the Two of Cups, there is, this signifies union and a very strong bond. There is something that feels very uplifting here. Time to take a situation very seriously, where you are, what you are committing yourself to, or who. It feels here, Scorpio, that things are going to be on another level, on the next level here. Something that, you can't hide from. You wouldn't want to hide from anyway, because it's something really good. But trust and belief is something very, very important. And with the Two of Cups, I see that you've tested the waters and you like it. You like the temperature, all of it. It just fits really, really well. You feel safe and secure. And I do see you listening to some good advice, or going towards a mentor, helping you out, being able to, find your feet. And there is something that will be very ongoing in a place, in a situation that is good for you. You could be receiving, if you work for yourself, you're getting to the point where you're going to have a good flow of clients, of commissions, whatever it may be. That's on one side. But, it's that consistency matters. If a consistency in someone else, that's something very important. So I really like the way this is coming through. Three of Wands, Six of Cups. Okay, Scorpio, lovely. Lovely. Three of Wands and the Six of Cups. I do see there's a lot for you to look forward to, by the way. There's definitely a lot for you to look forward to. And even though other areas in your life could be getting serious, it doesn't mean that you have to forget your inner child, your youthfulness in whichever way. Keep that alive. I am seeing that. And I do see that there's a really interesting story that some of you have in terms of how you got to where you are, or who you're with in a relationship. That's something that's coming through. There is a certain pattern that you see coming around, but you're determined to stay on the positive pattern, cutting away anything that is of no good for you. The ship is coming in, and it is time for you to hop onto it, but not to also lose track of what is important to you. And I get something like you were always the life of the party. Bring that back. That's what I'm seeing. That's kind of a specific message that I just got, which is nice. Returning to your roots for some of you. Happy times, good memories, could be nostalgia. You have really good, strong options in front of you, which is really good. There is something that I also see that is quite peaceful. Harmony. The Magician. Okay, I like this, Scorpio. The Magician. Definitely are creating so much, you're making the most of what you have, being extremely resourceful, making sure that it all works together to produce what you have been wishing for, you've been wanting for. Receiving this breakthrough of some kind. This is a big step forward. This is something that also I see you being acknowledged, and acknowledging other important details or things that you've learned along the way. it's like you don't just preach and not practice it. You are definitely practicing what you preach. But there is something that is starting to materialize coming from this opportunity, some sort of offer that is definitely advancing you. Like I said, there's something coming in, that can expand. That is it's like you're on your way up with it. I love this. Thank you so very much, Scorpio.